Hi, this is Micornus, Phokane, the leader and the founder of the Young Men Empowerment Forum. We are dealing with part 2 today. We are speaking about what makes leaders to be memorable in life, and who are the leaders that are remembered even in future by their subordinates. What makes that to happen? Now, you as a young man, we are giving you these tips and these nuggets in order for you to develop yourself into such a leader that will be memorable in the minds of others, a leader that will be memorable to your subordinates forever, that people can remember because of the impact that you've made in their lives. It's very important that as a leader, you make an impact in the lives of your subordinates, in the lives of the people that you're working with, colleagues, people around you as well. And people will forever remember you. But how do you then do that? The first thing that I want to deal with today that will tip you into becoming a memorable leader as a young man is those leaders that challenged us to the best of our ability. So you need to challenge your subordinates. You need to challenge the people that are submitting under you. And that's the only way you're going to be memorable. Because everybody has got a potential to grow and become better. Everyone is yearning to learn. Everyone is learning to become better than what they are right now. And I must really say your subordinates are the same. And as much as you yearn yourself to learn and become a better person, who is better than yesterday, who's better than last year, and your subordinates feel the same as well. And those leaders that are challenging us to our best, to grow and become better, those leaders that put us to situations that we can say, wow, I've learned something, I've become better. Those are the leaders that you'll remember, because these are the leaders that have pushed you far enough to an extent that you would actually feel, I am better after I've been led by this man, after I've been led by this woman. So this is the type of leader that I need in my life, and this type of leader I'll remember always. So as a young man, remember that you will be memorable if you challenge the people, if you develop them to become the best version of themselves. Remember, in life, each one of us have got an assignment. We have been born actually for a purpose. And we can be best version of ourselves, but it depends also on who's mentoring us. The leaders that we submit under, the people that we are actually looking up to, those role models that we are looking up to. Very important that we actually emphasize that these are the people that are going to help us to become better versions of ourselves. Now, the main aim about having mentors, having leaders, having people that we admire, having people that we look up to, that are our role models, is to become better version of ourselves. So therefore, as a leader, as a young man, so please develop your people to become better than they were yesterday, better than they were last year, and let them realize that they are actually becoming better because you have challenged them to become the best of themselves. So in doings and in lifestyle. So also what we are saying here is that those people that will push and challenge them in their skills to hone their skills to become better. To become better people with skills and become more skillful like they were than they were yesterday. That's very key. But also, it is very important that we emphasize that you need to challenge somebody in lifestyle as well. People need to develop a lifestyle of honesty and integrity and become better version of themselves. They need to become kind to people, to other people. So those are type of teachings that as Young Men Empowerment Forum, we are teaching you so that you can develop to become a good person in overall part of your life. That you become someone who's able to be challenged and become better. So we want to be remembered as Young Men Empowerment Forum platform as well, that we have actually challenged you to become the best of yourself, both in skills and in lifestyle as well. That is why we emphasize integrity as well. We emphasize honesty. We emphasize transparency from you. We emphasize to remind you that you are a role model to others. And to others, you looking up to others as role models. But remember that there are those that are looking up to you as well. Now, when you are a young leader that is developing into a great young leader, we want to emphasize that you make sure that you challenge the people, and you develop them into the best, and make sure that you don't become selfish. And every time your aim is to develop others, your purpose is actually to make others to become better. And that's very important that we emphasize that. And I want to challenge you now as a young leader that you start to identify those people and within your confines and those subordinates of yours. So challenge them to become better people as well. So this is very important, and I'm emphasizing this because I know that will make you a better person at all. But I want also to continue and say, give honest feedback to people. This is one area that many people are actually failing as leaders, whereby you are actually sweet talk people. You are subordinate, you sweet talk on them even when they're doing wrong. You keep on encouraging them and say they're doing right. That is detrimental to them. Now, those leaders that you'll remember in your life as a young man are those that have actually pointed at the mistakes that you do and challenge you in them and give you honest feedback about the mistakes and wrongs that you do and tell you on how to correct them. Now, honest feedback doesn't speak about only the mistakes, but honest feedback also is pointing at good skills that you can shape and develop. It's actually pointing at things that you're good in. And in fact, a good feedback is that feedback that will speak more, at least 80% actually, about what you can improve, what you can do well on, what you're doing well on, and to shape up those things that you're doing well on and encourage those skills to develop even more. And that's 80% of that. And only 20% is where you would actually start correcting the wrongs. But if you focus on the wrongs, you are discouraging individuals, and the individuals that you are leading, they may not remember you because you're forever condemning them by showing them their mistakes and always magnifying the mistakes, and don't show them where they are doing well so that they can do much well in an area where they're doing well. Remember, it is easier for somebody to improve at something that they're doing well on because they're motivated in that area. It's actually easier for somebody to accelerate in things that they're doing well in because this is an area where they're motivated to do. If you are coaching somebody, you are giving them feedback about something that is detrimental, that is they're totally doing wrong, you're basically running a risk of discouraging them. You're running a risk of demotivating them because they may feel that that's all that you see and that's all that they do, and they may not even see the right side or the good side of things that they're doing. So that is why we emphasize in that as a leader, as a young man, please make sure that the feedback that you give is a positive feedback about the things that an individual is doing well in, so that they can actually accelerate and even excel in an area that they're doing well in. And the more people develop more in an area that they're doing well and excel in that area, the more they become very prominent and become successful in everything that they do, the more they start to see results of everything that they do when they shape those things that they're doing well in and even accelerate to shape those skills to become even better people. So that's the emphasis, that feedback must be dominated by the positives, not the negatives. Because if you give feedback that is dominated by the negatives, as I said, it is demotivating. It's making people to feel like they're doomed, they're useless, and they cannot do much. They are failures in that regard and so on. But show them the right things that they are doing and the successes that they do, and they can do even much more better with that. I want to end up here today. This was part 2, of course. We will embark on part 3 tomorrow, and I hope you'll hang on to join us tomorrow for part 3 as well. But before I check out, I want to remind you of our Facebook page, Young Men Empowerment Forum, our Facebook page, Micornus Phokane. Like those pages, please, and follow us there, and click notification buttons because we keep on posting materials of this kind that may help you. But don't forget our YouTube channel as well, Micornus Phokane and Young Men Empowerment Forum. Very crucial, very important that you subscribe. Click notification buttons. You will be reminded when we have posted material that is useful for you. We've got TikTok account as well under Micornus Phokane. And that TikTok account, we've posted a lot of materials in the past as well that could be, if you search for that, help you in your life, and your life shall be shaped forever, and you'll be a better person. May the good Lord bless you. Allow me to check out right here and say cheers for now.